Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Lois and welcome back to Skybees. In the last episode, we made our first bee, and then I messed up and our bee stung us and it died. So for the record, I've never messed with Minecraft bees. Not the vanilla bees that we have in this pack, plus all the modded ones, but they all act the same. I've never messed with this type of bee. I've only ever played with the forestry bees. And so, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me, trying to figure out exactly how things work. Now, you might notice that things are a little bit different here. I've expanded the platform here so that I can make this room a little bit bigger. And there is a bee in here. Bee ever wants to come out. Its honey level is 3, so it has a whole bunch of flowers. In fact, I'm going to take one of these flowers and put them in the, maybe not the corners, but put one right here. Because he likes to get stuck right here. Or I guess technically she. But yeah, so because I didn't know where the bee would exit out of the hive, I just put it in the middle of the room a little bit more. So yeah, don't break the hives. I know that now. And the other thing we need to do is once that is full of honey, we are going to have to start harvesting it. And, well, we can do it manually, but that might make the bee angry. So what we're probably going to have to do is something automatic, or we could put a campfire underneath. I'm going to just go with the automatic method, and we actually already have a bow, but I don't think we can use a broken bow, which is unfortunate. We need to make a dispenser. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that recipe where you can make a dropper and then turn it into a dispenser. Okay. So we need to make a dispenser. And we're just going to do it this way. Because that is actually, I kind of wish the vanilla game had that, so you could stack that. That is a really cool thing. Let's see, what else are we going to need? We're going to need a lever to power this. And we're going to go very, very kind of manual for now. Eventually, we might make things a little bit more, I don't even know which direction do dispensers work. If I put it here, it looks towards us. So we need to put it like so. And then we can have stuff in there. And for right now, we'll just put a lever on there. But yeah, so I made a door so we can get in there and do things. And yeah, we have a bee. So eventually we will get more bees, obviously. We're going to want a lot more. I'm also going to want some stairs just to get into here. And we'll make this a little bit nice. Now, obviously, I haven't made the base all that much nicer. We'll do that later. I just kind of want to start getting established with the bees. And the next thing that I kind of want to do today is we're going to start working on a little bit of a... Ooh, it's full of honey. So do we want bottles or do we want shears? I think shears first to get honeycomb. Not that it matters too much, but we need a little bit of iron. And what we're going to do today, kind of the plan, and hopefully this works without too much issue. If we can start getting honeycombs, that would be nice. And to get honeycombs, we need shears. But the main thing that I want to work on today is I want to make a little bit of a platform, probably in this direction, to have a little bit of a farm. So we're going to make some shears. If we hit F3, it is honey level 5, which is what we want to see. And then theoretically, we have our first honeycombs. Awesome! So we just have to do that for a while, and then we can get more bees. So there are a bunch of bees we can spawn. We cannot spawn a normal bee. We have to either breed them or make the buzzing doll. So we'll have to make another buzzing doll at some point. But then we can just breed normal bees. So that is not too much of a problem. The capturing enchantment gives monsters a chance to drop their spawn eggs. Huh. That is interesting. The other thing we could have done is used a bee smoker. And tiered beehives require this thing. So once we get into other levels of bee hives, we'll have to worry about that. But okay, it doesn't matter too much. These are interesting. There's a lot of interesting things. Anyways, there's still a lot to learn, but once we have 2 bees, we can theoretically get as many as we want. And we'll have to set up a bee breeding area for just normal bees to get normal honeycombs. Now, what can we use with these honeycombs? Well, the main thing that we're going to want is the honeycomb blocks. But we can also centrifuge them to get beeswax and sugar and honey. We can make more beehives with a little bit of honey. Ooh, the solidification chamber is not bad to make more honeycomb blocks. That's not a bad idea. But yeah, so there is a lot of things that we need to do, but the honeycomb blocks is what we need to make the next tier, the next set of bees. So the coal bees, the sand bees, zombie, RGB, and marble. Let's see what others. Icy bees, dust bees, sieve, snowball, and gravel bees. I think that's it. So yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of work. If I can spell honeycomb, I kind of want to see if I do, I still don't know what these bees will do. I have no idea. Bee breeding. 2 of them make their own, obviously. And then that's what we're going to need for uranium and skeleton bees and all sorts of other bees. So there's a lot of things to be done with the bees, but we just right now need to collect honeycomb. And I also need to get some sand, which I have a bit of. Actually, let's get 16. And we're going to make some glass so that we can have bottles, so that when that fills up, we can also get honey, because that's something else we need for all of the different blocks. We need honey blocks. And honey blocks are also useful for a bunch of other things. Ooh, this has the enchanting, the weird enchanting mod. Cool. I've seen that mod, and I actually kind of can't wait to mess around with it. But anyways, today what I want to do is start a farm. We're going to go in this direction. And we're probably going to want more torches. We have a good bit of coal, so we'll just go ahead and use that. And we're going to set up an area for we're going to just expand right now. So I made a stone wand. Stone wands are really cheap and easy to make. In fact, we're going to make 2 more. It's just sticks and stone. And these allow us to build a little bit easier. So what we're going to do is, where is center? Center is here. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we want to do 11 by 11? No, let's get rid of a couple of these. So again, center is right here. Just for later, it's good to have centered things centered. So this is a 7 by 7. That's what I want. We're just going to go out for a ways. And then I think what we'll do is make this area a little bit bigger. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's go 1 more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something like this, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. And then we'll take this across and go this way a little bit. And yeah, the stone ones don't last very long. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. And you can change the restrictions on how they work. Make it so that they only will allow you to build on the side of a block or on top of the block or whatever. So we're going to do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And apparently that was fine. Cool. So let's light this up nice and bright. Let's get rid of these torches. And where's the center? Center is right here. Let's put a torch there. Okay, so what are we doing over here? Well, for one, I want to set up a little bit of a farm, and I want to set up a little bit of a sifting station. So we're going to get some chests. And I guess let's do this over here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's grab these. So we have 4. Let's get 5 more. We're going to have to make some of these. And let's see, I want 9 of these in total. I should have plenty of sticks. At some point, I am going to need to have an area for growing trees as well, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, so we have 9 of these. And we're just going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to put a torch there. In here, we'll put meshes. For now, we're going to keep the iron mesh out. Then we're going to want to grab all of this stuff and probably take it over. Can we compress flint? Is there anything? We can make stone tools out of flint. Interesting. Doesn't look like we can compress flint or anything like that. So we might want some drawers as well. Let's get the cheaper ones. So let's do something like this. So if we get some chests and do something like this, we can make 2x2 drawers, which is a quest. I doubt that it's going to give us anything, because a lot of these quests just don't give us anything. It's just to kind of let us know that, hey, this exists. But what I think we might do is extend the platform that way as well. And put trees out that direction. So let's see, we'll do two drawers for excess things that I don't like care about. So for right now, things that we'll put in there is like flint. And we might end up putting the skystone dust, because this stuff is useful, but not terribly so. But anything that we start sifting, that we get a lot of like that, we can just store in the drawers. Cool. So that is going to be the sifting station. And I'll start moving things over there later. But then on the other side, we're going to have our farm. So for that, we're going to want a bucket of water. Can we get a lily pad? Lily pads are really nice. I like lily pads because we can later. You don't have to worry about falling into water. But let's see. We're gonna get a fairly small farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. Except for the middle, because the middle will be water. And we'll put like a slab or something over top of it so that we don't have to worry about, we might need two. So we don't have to worry about falling in there or items getting in there or anything like that. I'm sure that you could now put like, have waterlogged and all that kind of stuff. I don't really know much about that. I don't really use anything like that, the waterlog blocks or anything like that, just because I don't play very much vanilla in modern. I haven't played very many more modern Minecraft versions, so I still play a lot of the older versions. This is what, 1.16? Yeah, I don't play 1.16. So yeah, it will take me some time to get used to some of the mechanics and whatnot that have changed over the years, but we really need to get this farm going so we can get food. I am running fairly low on food, so what do we want to grow? We want to grow potatoes. I like potatoes. Carrots. Don't really care about beetroots or melons or pumpkins. I guess just normal seeds. That would be good for now. And then what I'm going to end up doing is kind of planning out a little bit of... I really need to work on planning out the base, just in general, so that we can start getting everything looking nice and just making things that are going to be permanent more than just, we're making this farm for the necessity, and later we'll get more. So let's get, let's see, carrots I don't care as much about right now, so let's do wheat like this, and let's get just a normal chest, just a singular chest, so we can store our goods over here. And things are all right. So just by running around, things are going to grow very, very quickly. And I love this. I wish vanilla had this as well. You can right-click the crops just to harvest them. It makes it so much nicer. But we're going to grow a lot of potatoes because potatoes are probably one of the best food sources. And we should get a, what is it called? A smoker. How bad is this? It is a furnace with some logs. Okay, I can handle that. You know what? No, we're not gonna use a chest here. Let's go get a drawer. We have the drawers that are 2x2s. We're growing basically 3 crops that will give us 4 items. And so we're going to put this here. Wheat, carrots, seeds, and I'm going to do something for my own kind of sanity. So I wasn't planning on doing this, and I probably will get rid of it later. But we're going to make some cobblestone walls. What is the other thing? Not the grind wheel. What is the other thing called? Oh man, this shows how little I know about 1.16, 1.17 era things. Can we see cobblestone walls? Stone cutting. It's exactly the same price. I don't care then. Okay, we're going to make some stone walls just to make my life a little bit safer. Let's do a few more. That should be good. And then I want a furnace so that we can make a smoker. And we're just going to put stone walls like so. It's very ugly. We'll get rid of it later. We'll make a better way to kind of secure our base from the void. But I'll finish this mostly later as well. I just want to get a little bit down so I don't get scared that I'm going to fall off. Especially right here. That is always kind of scary. And we'll put torches on top of it. That'll be fine. Okay. So we're going to put the smoker down. I believe this works good for food. Yes. So this is faster for making food. Can we cook potatoes? Yes, we can make baked potatoes through this. That is all I wanted to see. And then we'll load that up with probably sticks or something. So that is a good bit of things done. We have a little bit more in terms of sifting and all that kind of fun stuff. We can start getting better foods. And okay, so this usually cooks, that would cook 3. 2 planks would cook 3 potatoes. Does it use the same amount of fuel? It looks like it does. It's just slightly faster. Okay. That's fine by me. Cool. So with that done, how close is this to being... It's a level 3. Okay. So, with this, I guess, let's go ahead and make a little bit more of a platform. And that's going to be where we grow trees. Do we want storage for tree stuff? Yes. So saplings, that, and logs. And like I said, I will make plenty of railings for now. But let's make this a little bit larger. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 5 on each side. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missed one. 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is an 11 by 11 area. And we will just fill that in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And this is going to be where we just grow trees. Need to stop scrolling when I'm on that item. Okay, so we can break these walls. And getting more walls is kind of whatever because of just how much like stone we have. The cobblestone generator is awesome. So what we're gonna do is, let's see, let's do 1. Actually, I wonder, do we have bonsai? Nope. Dang. There's a really cool mod that gives you Bonsai Pots, and they will allow you to make basically as much wood as you ever want in a single block. It grows tiny little trees that then gets harvested, and it's awesome. So we're going to put saplings here. In fact, we're just going to put saplings. Apples and the wood we're going to take back with us over here. And we could always make a drawer. You know, it might not be a bad idea to make a drawer for wood. And that is relatively easy to do. And we'll put that just right here. And we'll store all of that wood there. Actually, let's take this. Oh, hey, storage drawers store their contents. That's not always been a thing, but that's actually kind of nice. We're going to put this back. And what I want to make is the 2x2 drawers. So we need 2 chests. So let's do this. And I think it was like this. Yes. And so the reason we're doing this partially is so that we complete the quest. And again, there's no reward. But also so that we can have more wood storage. Because we're going to grow all of the saplings. Jungle trees. Well, not all of them. There's still oak trees. We're just going to do oak, jungle, birch, and spruce for right now. If I get any spruce saplings. And then later we can always grow the other ones. So birch, and then jungle. And so what we'll do is we'll store saplings over here. Let's actually take those out. Put those and those. And then woods over here. So I think I need to sleep tonight, or else phantoms. I think phantoms might be tomorrow. But we'll get some more honeycombs. Man, that is so easy and so nice to do. We could have that automatically done, but I'm not too concerned with that right now. Let's go ahead and sleep. We do have the redstone to do that, though. If we wanted to, we could. But what we're going to do is make a bunch of walls. Pretty much 2 stacks. And secure at least a little bit more of this. Specifically around the trees. So the trees will grow. We'll get all the different types of woods. Now there is still acacia and dark oak, plus any others that I might be forgetting, and plus all the modded types. So we do have to kind of keep that in mind. But this should make things a little bit nicer to get around and not have to worry about too much. So what other saplings are there? Saplings. Yeah, so there is also cork has some, but yeah, dark oak and acacia are the only other ones that are really much of anything. And then we can always store crooks over here if we wanted to. Have a crafting table for that. But that, I think, is a fairly good stopping point. I'm going to dump all the excess. Oh, that's full. Never mind. So I have a bunch of excess cobblestone. I think something that would be good to do. What other drawers do we have to make? Just the oak trim. And then eventually we will need to make the upgrades and do all that stuff. But for now, it's not that important. So I'm going to just dump off some excess cobblestone in there. Dirt is also full, so we can drop off the excess of that, or we could sift it. And that's probably going to be what I do, is I'm going to sift some of this stuff just so that I have... I'm gonna move this chest basically over there. And sift things, get some more food. And next time, we're going to hopefully... I'm going to hopefully have time next time between episodes to kind of plan out the base a little bit better. And we're going to start getting into more bee breeding, getting more bees in general so that this goes faster. Maybe get it some automation and start looking into the next tier of bees. So that is the general plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!